Being humble. You gotta be humble so you can learn. If you want to be a great leader, if you want to be a master at anything, you first gotta be a student. And that's what we're gonna learn from your boy Yoda today. What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Little Dude with Lessons from Comic Books, where you learn life lessons from fictional characters. In this life lesson, we're gonna take a look at a story of Yoda. He's the real OG with 900 years of whooping ass under his belt. He's by far one of my favorite Jedis, and probably one of your favorite Jedis too, because this little short dude, just like your boy Little Dude, he's short, he's humble, he's quiet, but he'll whoop your ass. Try to rob him in a dark alley, son, he'll cut your head off. Ruthless. And in this video, he's gonna teach us how to be humble. I get this life lesson from Star Wars comic book issue, really the end of 26, all the way to issue 27, about midpoint in issue 27. In this issue, Yoda just finished up a mission with his homeboys, Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn. These two mofos right here. And the Force is calling him. Nobody else feels it except for Yoda. So Qui-Gon's like, yo, if you gotta go handle business, go handle business. So Yoda jumps in his little spaceship. Boom, he flies off. He gets to this planet. This planet is garbage. Wasteland. Ain't no thotties around. Just straight garbage. No clubs, no bars. Just a wasteland. He lands, and then he gets confronted by these little young thugs that are dressed like 21 Savage, trying to step to him. But Yoda ain't scared because he's the greatest at this point, Jedi Master. So they step to him, they throw a spear, they're trying to mess with him. And Yoda tries to catch the spear, but he can't. He's like, hold up, I'm a Jedi Master, why can't I catch this spear? He realizes that the tip of the spear, there's this blue rock, right? And it's surrounded with the Force, like it has Force energy. Yeah, I know, Star Wars can get a little crazy with midichlorian cells and blue rocks with, freaking Force energy, but stick with me. He realizes that he can't use his Force ability to stop these spears because of this blue rock that has the living Force. So he picks up some rocks to block himself. Once he blocks all their spears by lifting up rocks, these little thugs are impressed. They're like, yo, you gotta be that dude. They think he's this deliverer. So they take him back to their town to explain the nature of their planet. They tell him that this planet was once covered with all this blue rock, this shiny bling bling of blue rock, and it's alive. Well, Yoda knows that it's alive with the Force. This blue rock gave the people on this planet life. It gave them energy. It made them feel good. It was like their coffee, you know what I'm saying? But one day, these other thugs started taking all the blue rocks for themselves. They started dividing the people up. They started fighting against each other. And now, all that's left is this giant mountain of this blue rock. Compared to once, a long time ago, pretty much the whole planet was covered with this blue rock. After explaining this, the children, these little thugs, start getting into an argument because they captured a prisoner. So they start fighting with their spears, and every time their spears clash, it disturbs Yoda. The reason it disturbs Yoda is because every time their spears clash, there's a disturbance in the Force. So Yoda had enough. He separates the kids by making them float and fly in the air like Superman. And pretty much he lectures them. He's like, listen, I'm an OG. You gotta trust me. All this blue rock, all this Force is what binds us, what keeps us together. You gotta trust in the power of the blue rock, aka you gotta trust in the Force. So Yoda takes the prisoner that they got, and he starts heading out to the mountains to talk to this tribe. This tribe is the main tribe that's been messing everything up, so he's gonna go set them straight. Yoda and the prisoner get to this tribe, and he's trying to be chill about it. He's trying to be humble, but they start chucking stone at him. Yoda starts to get stoned, but not stoned in the good way. They knock my little green friend out, and he wakes up. He's locked up. Now, normally, somebody as powerful as Jedi Master Yoda, he can break out of any prison. He can do pretty much whatever he wants. However, the handcuffs and the shackles that are around his feet are made out of this blue stone that act like a kryptonite to Superman. it blocks his powers and makes him weak. After he wakes up, one of the prison guards comes up to Yoda and be like, yo, you gotta go inside the mountain, in the Blue Mountain, and find what's giving the Blue Mountain its power. You gotta find the heart. And usually Yoda doesn't do what other people tells him that are bad guys. But in this instant, he got no choice. He has no powers. If he had his powers, he could easily break this dude's neck and escape. So he has to comply. So he starts walking up in the mountain and he finds a boy. Yoda sits down, starts chilling with the boy, and he asks the boy, yo, what you doing deep inside this mountain? And the boy pretty much explains that since he's not willing to kill, that his tribe kicked him out and he's been banished to this mountain ever since. Yoda's like, okay, I can feel that, because Yoda's peaceful. Yoda doesn't kill unless he absolutely has to. So he can identify with this boy. So Yoda and the boy continue talking, and Yoda's like, yo, player, what's your name? And the boy says, Garl. Yoda's like, Garl? Who the hell named you Garl? Nah, I'm playing. Yoda didn't say that. But he could have, because honestly, who names their kid Garl? But then again, who names their kid Yoda? The boy starts thanking Yoda for finding him, because Yoda found them, gave him a little bit of food, they built a fire together, they chilling. And the boy's like, listen, I'm gonna be forever grateful for you finding me and helping me out. In fact, I'm in your debt. Whatever you need, I got you. So this is where the life lesson comes in. This is where Yoda teaches us how to be humble. Keep in mind, this is Yoda. He lived 900 years. He's a Jedi Master. He didn't just become a Jedi Master. He's been a Jedi Master for a long ass time. He's been in countless situations, countless wars. He taught countless of students, including Mace Windu and Count Dooku. He's been a master to many Jedi. But just because you're a master at something, just because you're an expert at a particular skill, does not mean that you don't have anything else to learn. You could always be learning. You could always be growing. You could always improve yourself. And that's what Yoda, my man Yoda, teaches us in this comic book. Yoda's old as hell. This kid's like, I don't know, maybe like 12. And Yoda says something that will shock everybody right now. But it's a powerful lesson. Yoda says to the boy, if you insist to be in my debt, then I ask you for a favor. And the boy's like, anything you want, OG. Yoda says, be my master. Teach me the ways of this blue rock. Teach me everything you know about the blue stone so I can master it. I can't stress this enough. Your boy Jedi Master Yoda, living 900 years, teaching and being a master to multiple Jedis. He's seen it, he's done it all. Is going to be an apprentice to this kid that's like 12 years old. Why? Because Yoda himself is humble enough to know that he doesn't know everything. Even though he pretty much knows a lot. My man knows a shitload. But he doesn't know how to deal with the blue rocks. He doesn't know how to dodge them. He doesn't know how to block them. So that's what him and Garo do. Garo is teaching him the ways of the blue rock force. And he even blindfolds Yoda and starts throwing rocks at him so Yoda can dodge it. Similar to a young Padawan. For those who don't know what a Padawan is, he's a young baby apprentice learning how to use a lightsaber, learning the ways of the force. The great Jedi Master becomes an apprentice. That's the life lesson that my man Yoda's teaching us. I don't care if you're an expert or a master at a certain skill or activity. You always can improve. You always can get better. You don't know everything, so humble yourself so you can learn and keep on learning. And that's it for this life lesson, guys. And if you want to read the full story, because it's a really interesting story, a lot of things go down, a lot of things happen, I suggest you pick up Star Wars comic book issue 26 all the way up to 29. The story really gets interesting, it really gets intense, so pick that up. And if this is your first time joining me, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this. And if you like the video, then hit the like button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.